Hi, people. This is Mule again. Thank you so much for joining me. This is something God spoke to us, my brother and I, on 30th of May of 2022. He began by speaking and saying, "Do you know I am going to destroy the Buckingham Palace and all other places of governments, monarchies, public and private, all over the world? These places have evil and wicked rituals done in their grounds, mostly in underground locations, where there are also networks of underground tunnels connecting many far away places. Buckingham Palace will be destroyed in one day and many others, even in 1 hour. Their distractions will live in the their distractions will live in the open that which they have hidden for generations and centuries. No stone will be left standing after their destruction, and the devil will be left to start afresh in all the evil works and evil networks he's doing or has prepared to do. I will not allow any more of the evil done committed underneath these places, physical and spiritual. It will not continue anymore. For I, the Lord God Almighty, have spoken. So it was that short. He just suddenly spoke, and that was it. That was the message he gave. And of course, he had this is by the way of giving more details of places he has been telling us he's going to destroy. That the whole earth will be shaken, and in one day, 1 hour, a lot of places will be destroyed. And now I can add on to this. In fact, it was actually more than 20 years ago. Now, I can't remember who told us this, but my brother and I were in a prayer group, and that's why we had a lot of prophecies about Kenya. So the Lord had revealed that there's coming a time where the State House, we know, in Nairobi, Parliament, KICC, and I can't remember which other places. I don't know if it's City Hall or some particular places, but these are the three that I remember. He said they will be destroyed, and it will happen in one day. Okay, so probably the same as this that he's saying in 1 hour, all these things will happen. And of course, also there are some people who have prophesied about there being a global earthquake that will happen, and it will affect the whole world. And I believe probably it's the same earthquake, global earthquake that the Lord has been telling us in different messages that a lot of islands will disappear. He's told us the Polynesian Islands will disappear completely, the Hawaii, the Bora Bora, the Solomon Islands, and all those tropical islands. And also New Zealand, it will disappear overnight. Um, and he also told us a part of Australia also will go underground, and I believe it's the same incident that will cause all this. And also, he said that a portion of America. He gave me an example of California. A portion of California will slide into the sea, will break off. But other people have also prophesied about that section of the eastern corridor, the New York all the way to Florida. It will also happen the same way. So a lot of those things God has revealed. And also, in the same incident, He has hinted that in another video recording when I spoke about lifting, in fact, the video I think is called Lifting of Africa. And He said that at the same time when those other islands are disappearing, at the same time, Africa is being lifted up. Their disappearance will push up Africa, will push up a lot of African islands, and also bring these islands closer to the motherland. He mentioned Madagascar, he mentioned the Seychelles and the Mauritius kind of islands, the Comoros. I believe that the land that is underwater, more of it will be jotted out. So this, because he told us these lands will increase and the islands will, more new islands will come out. So of course, if you look at the seabed, it's the same land, okay, whether it's under the sea or above, it's all connected. So when these other islands are disappearing on the other side of the Pacific Ocean, then these other areas, because God is focusing now on Africa, because this era now is the African era, of African reign, the era of reign of the African continent and African people, because we are Israel. So what will happen is that as all these others on the other side, the at the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean areas, when things are disappearing on the sides of the Americas and all that stuff, and the Western nations and the sides of Australia and all that, when all these things are being destroyed, because even part of Antarctic will be destroyed, and in the same, it was a vision. I saw a couple of things. It was a prophetic action, and I was being shown a lot of visions. What will happen in this? I don't think it's the video of lifting Africa. This was another time. He was revealing to me that New Zealand will disappear and all that stuff. What will happen? I saw um, a river of lava cutting at Antarctic in half. Well, I didn't see the end of Antarctic. I was not shown the end of Antarctic. At that time is when I used to think that, I used to believe, according to our maps, that the Antarctica is a continent. Now we know more. We know better because God has revealed this is a flat earth. So the Antarctic is not even a continent. It's the body of ice around the whole um, the whole the whole earth that we know of. But there are lands beyond. So what will happen is that there will be a way made by this volcano. Apparently, there's a volcanic mountain or volcanic um, activity in Antarctica, and so God says this will melt. I saw actually a fiery liquid. It made a way. It made a way. It was, I thought it was cutting the island in half, but now God is showing, I mean, continent in half, but now, of course, He revealed it's not a continent. So it will make a way somewhere. And the way, the place I saw it was making a way is the sides of Australia, those sides, I think that was the Pacific Ocean. That's because I saw New Zealand, and then on the left, as I was looking at it, and below, slightly on the left and slightly below, the scene shifts, and I am taken to Antarctica, and I saw that river of lava cutting this landmass in half. And so he said there will be a way made through this land. So probably is what will open up the lands beyond, now for people to see that there's land beyond Antarctic, and that they'll realize this earth is bigger than what our maps have been, what we have been fed in our schools and everything. And we'll be able even to realize that the elite, the ruling class, global ruling class, and all those people that are trying to hide the truth from people of earth actually have been going. They have been going to these places. They have been hiding this, and the Lord will reveal all these things, because nothing hidden will remain hidden. It will be revealed. Everything that is been hidden by people, by whatever, it will be revealed, because this era will reveal everything. Whether something is hidden that is good or bad, it will be revealed. Whether it's physical, whether it's lies, or whatever it is, it will be hidden, or it will be revealed for what it is. So that is just an extra explanation of the destruction, on top of the destruction of the Buckingham Palace message God gave us. And thank you so much for listening.